So this is pork corn chowder. So what do we need? We need a stock. We have the pork. And I'm using pork shoulder because it has good flavor. And that's water. So the pork shoulder is going to be boiled, not sauteed and then put in it, because I want to keep the color as close to white as possible. So we have the pork for flavor, and now we're going to have the corn for flavor. Corn on the cob boiled, you know what the water tastes like. It's delicious. So we'll put the corn in there also. And while this is going on, I'm going to cut up my vegetables, saute them that are going in there. And during this process, this will take about an hour or so, the vegetables will be in there with that. And we're going to add the vegetables and the seasoning. Everything is right there. Get that in there. And don't spill anything on the stove. That's what I always do. So I'm not looking to have any color there. I just want to sweat everything up to get the flavor out of everything. And there's bacon, but if you have pork belly, that would be better. And my garlic that I chop up. And what I'm going to do is cover this. That way I know it won't color, and it'll kind of steam everything. That's it. That should take about 10 minutes, not a high flame. Then I'll pour that into the corn and pork. So half the potato is going to be sliced paper thin, like so, as you see. That's going to help thicken the soup. I have a mandolin, but I was too lazy to get it out, so I'm using this. And this is dangerous because you could slice a piece of your hand off. And the rest, after I get to a point, I'll do by knife. Well, it's been a half hour, so now we're going to take out the corn. And I'm sure that I got the flavor from the cob in there. And after the corn cools down, I'll be able to cut the kernels off. And now also in there, we're going to put the vegetables. As you see, nicely sweated up, no color. That's right, I'm banging. And the flavor that's in that pan I want. So we'll take some of this stock now, swirl it around, and add it. And that takes care of the vegetables. And now let's add the finely sliced potatoes. So you can't even tell the ones I did by hand, and these I did by hand. And the rest on the bottom by that killer slicer. So that's going to thicken up the soup, because the potatoes will disintegrate and give body to this. So now we're going to leave it uncovered, and the reason being I want to wind up with the right amount of stock for the solid ingredients in there. I don't want to have too much stock. So we're going to leave that, raise the flame, and let it start reducing. Now I'll go about dicing up the potatoes that will be seen in the soup. After 50 minutes, then I'm going to add the diced potatoes. The corn I already put in there. And I will cook it until the pork and the potatoes should be done together, hopefully. Won't cover it. I'm not covering it. Approximate time on this is 70 minutes. It can vary on your flame. Well, that's about it. How fast you were cooking it, or how slow. And this is the slurry. This is a tablespoon of cornstarch, a tablespoon of cold water. To finish, giving this thing a little more body. Just drizzle it in. I put the salt and pepper in there already. See how things are not sinking to the bottom? They're kind of laying right there because it has enough body now. And the taste, very pleasant. Nothing is too strong. Except the green pepper. I taste a little more green pepper than I would like to, but then again I like green pepper. So if you want to cut back a little on what's in the description, the amount, like 20% of it, 50% of it, and then you'll see. So there's nothing else for me to do. I have to add something else to that. Now to finish this off, we will add the parsley and the scallions. And get a bowl. Because this is going to be this is a main course for 3 people or 6 people soup. And if it's going to be soup, all you need is 3 pieces of there is soup. And then for a larger portion, use a bigger bowl for the main course. Enjoy.